Hello ma'am. So in this script we would like you to make some changes. So initial part we have done some rearrangement and here we have included the analogy in the introduction part itself. Then we have done some changes in the lines while you were explaining the analogies, and then you can see that we have eliminated some lines, and we have put this line over here on we have shifted it from the initial part to here. Then while explaining causes, it would be better if you explain about the conditions, like you could have explained it like a continuity, like describe this disease as gingival response associated relative conditions such as lichen planus and pemphigoid. Like you could have eliminated that line and included it there itself. And over here, what I think is that you can write a little bit of about the antibodies, like the antibodies are produced which will target the skin and the mucous membrane. That is how desquamation happens and all that you can include here itself. Then while explaining the classification, you could have listed out the classification initially before explaining each one by one. So we would like you to include the list, or you could have first of all, as a summary, you could have explained the various conditions first, then coming to the individual conditions. And even while explaining the conditions, we would like you to only explain the clinical features that will help us to differentiate between them, rather than explaining a lot about the antibodies and all that. So we would want you to concise all of them. You could have explained only 2-3 lines, mainly focusing on the clinical features of each. And here, when you look at the, for example, if you look at the mucous membrane pemphigoid, you have put a line that it is a chronic autoimmune blistering disease. Similarly, when you have explained in case of the lichen planus also, you have explained again chronic inflammatory disorder. So that kind of repetitions can be removed, and you could have just focused on the clinical features, and you could have concised all of these. Then so that we want you to do for the entire thing. And in case of the medication related desquamative gingivitis, it would be better if you have explained the little bit of the clinical features, how it would look like. And then in case of the management, it would be better if you have removed all these. We have actually added as a comment. Yeah, so that's all about this.